Hi Virgo, this is going to be your reading for the middle of June 2021. It's good for Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Virgo. However, keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with all of you. If it doesn't resonate, try watching readings for any other placement on your natal chart on this channel. You could find the messages you need there instead. If you want to book a private reading with me, Virgo, the link to my website is down in the description below. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Please subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. I try to read for you every week. I apologize, I have not read for you guys in some time. My life has been kind of topsy-turvy, but whenever I get into the energy of Virgo, it helps me calm everything down and helps me be more stoic and reasonable with myself. So this Libra is very appreciative of your Virgo energy. Right now it's Soma Chandra Virgo. All right, let's get into it. First card out of this first oracle deck I have, oh my gosh, I always forget the name of it, you guys, the Life Coach Oracle deck. Number 3, self-love. That's a great card. You are learning that your capacity to love others is directly related to your ability to love yourself. This is an important lesson to learn, learning how to love yourself and the direct correlation it is with your ability to love other people. Love yourself first. Also 16, approval came out. Choose to approve of yourself and others will too. I'm already noticing a trend here, Virgo. Is someone challenging your self-love and self-worth? Someone challenging your own approval of yourself? You may be tested in the middle of June to decide whether or not your self-approval and self-love is going to be at the expense of someone else's approval or love of you. Stand firm in your power, Virgo. I know you can. 56, mirror. Everything is happening in your external life as a reflection of your inner world. So keep that in mind. Your outer world is actually a mirror of your inner world. I love that concept. I believe in it. 24 is at the bottom of the deck. Authentic self-expression. Be true to who you really are, and your life will change in the most amazing ways. Really, we could stop there. I mean, I pulled a lot of other cards out for you guys, but the universe is saying, approve of yourself first. Authentically express yourself. Don't be afraid to speak your mind and stand up for who you truly are. Love yourself first. And keep in mind, mirror is kind of telling me something very specific. If you've drawn challenges towards you and the environment is challenging you, it's meant to make you look within, Virgo, and challenge yourself. My goodness, speak up is here as well. You're meant to be speaking up and speaking up for yourself. You don't need anybody else's approval right now except your own. Do you approve of yourself? That is enough. That is enough, but I think you will be challenged in this way during the middle of the month. Rebel with a cause came out of the Zodiac deck or the astrology deck for you. This is Aquarius energy. Channel your desire to go against the grain. Join a humanitarian group or start one yourself. You guys need to start your own cause. All these oracle cards are tying together. Immune coeli. Trip down memory lane. Now is the time to clear out outmoded ways of being, thinking, and feeling. As you do your self-reflection, as you think about self-love and authenticity and approval that you seek and seek from within, you might be triggered by the past. And when that happens, it's happening for a reason. I know it is because the Wheel of Fortune's at the bottom of the deck. This is all part of a divine plan for you. Everything you're going through right now, Virgo, is meant to happen. It's all going to come together in an important way. I kind of get the feeling that for some of you, whatever is happening in your life right now, you're going to look back a couple years from now and realize that because the Wheel of Fortune is here, everything played out exactly the way it was supposed to. This has all led you to a time and a place that's kind of almost forcing you, I think, to clear out outdated and outmoded ways of being, thinking, and feeling and do something new. Aquarius wants you to break the glass ceiling, baby. And Virgos are not necessarily known for being rebellious people, but you are known for being very persistent people and usually pretty grounded, and you know yourselves pretty well. You might have to come out of that stoic energy and speak your truth. Any Virgo I've ever known has been able to do that when they really need to. 7th house has come out as well, one-on-one. A change for the better is taking place in your relationships, both personal and professional. So this could have to do with an intimate relationship and even work, perhaps both. Balance of power came out as well at the bottom of the deck. You or someone close to you may be engaging in power plays, simply refuse to take part. That's what's happening here. There's some kind of a power play going on between you and someone else, perhaps a group of people. I just saw the Hierophant in my mind. You may have to challenge the system, challenge the norm in some way. It will trigger you to think about what you're drawing towards you, kind of put you in a place of doing that hermit self-reflection thing, standing in your own authentic self. Yeah, that's deep. You guys are deep this week. When all these cards came out, I was like, wow, I think you guys are at the top of the pyramid for me this week. Your oracle cards alone show me that you guys are the one to watch and the ones to learn from. Thank you very much, Virgo. What came out of the Enchanted Maps oracle deck is unexpected visitors in reverse, metamorphosis, storm fields, and at the bottom of the deck, bone collector, which is about the past and things we collect and hold on to. And it's also about like a scarcity mindset versus a mindset of abundance. This person's sitting here very happy knowing that they have everything that they need. They already have everything they need. So unexpected visitors in reverse, you guys, is about getting news that you don't want to hear. It could be people coming into your life or into the life of someone that you know, that you're close to, that you want to push away. But the initial and original meaning of this card in reverse is you may get some news that you don't like in the middle of the month, or just recently have. It's hard to deal with. You're not quite sure if you like it or not. And it's causing change that will erupt into somewhat of a storm. Also, some of you just might have bad weather this week. This might change some things in your environment. I just heard a distinct download. Some of you, because of weather and your environment, may need to make some changes to the foundation of your home or your property. This unexpected visitor could be bad weather or animals that you did not expect to show up, and it will cause a storm. But this could also be happening in a relationship. Unexpected news will create a change that just turns life into a storm field. Bone collectors could be part of this. For some of you, what's happening may cause you to release that which you no longer need. You've been collecting quite a bit here. The universe wants you to know you have enough. You have enough. The tarot is interesting. It looks like a relationship. Things could be opposite, roles could be in reverse. I could also simply be picking up on the energy around you that you are observing that you need to know about. When these cards first came out, often I say, you know, what's the reason for the reading? How is a person around them feeling? How do they see Virgo? What do we need to know? And what's the final outcome? And that's usually how it drops out. I don't think it's quite the case in this instance, Virgo. I think these cards are you, and this is a person in your environment. So the overall reason for the reading is the Three of Pentacles. Clarifying the Three of Pentacles is the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Emperor. So someone wants to build and learn and grow and cooperate. You could be dealing with another earth sign, a water sign, an Aries. I have many signs showing up here. I think this is you wanting to have a very serious relationship with someone. I think you have a lot of love in your heart for someone and you view them as an emperor, but you are coming from a place of lack. This person's not giving you what you need, or they're not getting what they need from you, and yet they want to cooperate. I always find the Three of Pentacles in this deck to be a little passive aggressive. Like, it's like he's just standing here trying to show somebody his wares. He might have to try a little harder than that. He might have to put that shit down and go talk to somebody. It's like, hey, look at what I have to offer. They might not notice. They might not notice. You might have to talk to them. I know that you do want to talk to them based on your cards, but right now you're just trying to cooperate. But there's a consciousness of lack, a lack of money, or someone's self-esteem is hurt. The relationship might be doing okay. I think that you want more. I think you're going to try to build upon this. The way you or someone around you is feeling, the way someone's feeling is the Page of Swords. Someone is terribly curious. This guy always cracks me up. This kid looks like he's about to snap. Like, tell me what I want to know. A little stalky, a little curious, a little defensive, ready to communicate, but he's not going to sign the dotted line until he reads the entire contract. So it's like, tell me more. Clarifying the Page of Swords is the Chariot, the Page of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. This could be about something that has to do with a new job opportunity. This could be at a distance with the Chariot of Cancer and the Three of Wands. Or someone's really curious, waiting to get information, wanting to develop something, and also ready to move forward. But first, waiting to see what will happen. Just standing there curious. You seem curious, or a person around you does. The way you see this situation, or the way someone around you sees it, is the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the King of Swords. Pisces here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine energy showing up here, but it does not have to be a man, and it does not have to be that zodiac sign. Because someone wants something serious here with the Queen of Cups. Love, but then logical, practical, serious, grounded. These could also be parents as well, or other people. We have a lot of court cards here, a lot. I think that you see someone or something as having a lot of potential, but you're not really sure. You're kind of stuck in a situation you're not really comfortable in. I noticed this guy, all of his coins are falling out of his pocket. He doesn't have but 2 pennies left to rub together. And he's looking at this person that represents a lot of authority and control, but does not show a lot of emotion. This is a person that's kind of clammed up. Some of you have a lot of love in your heart, and you're waiting to hear from a person about whether or not you can move forward with them. But with the Emperor and the King of Swords showing up, this person might have kind of a stiff upper lip, and you're not sure what to do about them. This person could also have, this could also be about a job. This could be a potential boss or employee. I also just heard brother-in-law, and I heard a name with the letter P. Philip. I also hear Stephen. I also think that there might be a Scorpio involved, even though I only have 1 card that indicates Scorpio. But someone doesn't know what to do. Someone doesn't really know what to do here. It could be a good idea. Here's what you need to know. This is where it was very clear to me that this is about a relationship. What you don't know is the Seven of Swords. Clarifying the Seven of Swords were the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands. They were not in the deck together. They came out separately, and the Tower. Kaboom. Seven of Swords, King and Queen of Wands, the Tower. Something has suddenly changed, and someone's not really willing to be honest, or is having struggling. This could be about a friendship or a passionate relationship that is suddenly changing, because I clarified the Tower. I was like, what the hell is the big change? What's the sudden shift? And I have the King of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Five of Cups. So I heard a couple different messages, and then I had to stop because it's a general reading. The very first message I heard is that for whatever reason, what I hear is someone might be willing to have a relationship kind of on the down low with you, or vice versa. And someone has deeper feelings for you than they want to admit. It's also possible, because of what's in the environment, that someone has come back into this person's life, your person's life that's in focus for you. It's a person from the past that they used to love, and they're suddenly having some kind of a reconciliation. That person, if your person's getting back together with an ex right as you started a relationship with them, they're going to continue. They're talking to that person behind your back, or they're going to keep talking to you behind this other person's back. I think you're watching and waiting to see if a relationship is going to unfold between you and a person, or your person and someone else. Kind of. There's some kind of like a flirty, cool, but the other message I heard is this guy's like, this is like a flirty relationship. Like, you get together, you see each other, and then someone just smirks over their shoulder, takes their shit and goes. But now it's suddenly turning into something else. There could also be a water sign involved as well, that's coming in all of a sudden, disrupting all of this. And you may have to keep this on the down low. But it's going to end in something that's a crisis, because the final outcome is the Ten of Swords. So painful ending, crisis. Someone may feel stabbed in the back. Clarifying the Ten of Swords is the High Priestess, the Seven of Wands, and the Devil. This might be it could be a Capricorn involved. This might be possibly kind of a toxic situation that someone might not want to admit to it either. You might not like this, someone else might not like it. But keeping it so quiet with the High Priestess. So here's what's in the environment. This really threw me for a loop. I'm like, could we have any more court cards show up? What's in your environment is the Five of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Cups, Five of Cups to the Five of Swords. Who the hell is this? Is this someone's bitchy ex or another person that's causing trouble in the relationship? They want a relationship with you, Virgo, or your person. First, they're going to beg, and then they're going to fight for it. First, they're going to beg, and then they're going to fight for it. And make no mistake, this person is not messing around. They have their sword drawn, this Queen of Swords. She thinks she's smart. This is competition. This is competition, I think. It's also possible that this is a friend or a family member that's trying to stand in the way of a connection. This is all causing pain. It's all causing pain. And it's a lot. Here's the Tower again. And it's really up to fate what happens. This is karma. This is fate. This is destiny. Anything could happen at this point when the wheel comes out. What you seem to want, I have the Four of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, Strength, and the Two of Cups. Well, what I get off of this is you saying to this person, I hear two things. The very first thing I heard was, look, I absolutely want to build a foundation with you and have a homecoming and have this relationship go somewhere. This could also be about where you work, an office space. You're looking at the details. You're like, I absolutely want to have a foundation with you, but right now I have to just do my thing. I'm a Virgo after all. We look at the details, we scrutinize, we work. This could be about something about plans or something for your home. You're looking at the draft of architecture drafts even. You're going to be strong and you're going to hold back and you're going to be very reserved and dignified and compassionate with Leo here with Strength, but you do want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with this person. The first thing I heard was, yeah, I want to build a foundation with you, but right now I have work to do and I'm going to be dignified, but I do wish we could get together and talk about this, but I'm not chasing your ass because I'm a Virgo and I'm diligent and I have shit to do. Yeah, that's what I really hear off of this. Some of you also may see something. Look how he's looking at a detail. I often feel like the Eight of Pentacles is where you look at something online or you discover something. Some of you are writing a letter to this person or you see something. It makes you kind of hold back. You could see this person starting another relationship. And this person may come back in and tell you that they're sorry. This person is the competition. This is the person standing in the way of whatever is going on between you and your person. And this could have been a relationship that someone in focus for you that you thought was your emperor and you were in love with. They were having a secret thing with them all along. Or they're going to come back to you and say, I still want to be friends, but everything has to change. I'm sorry. I feel like this Queen of Swords might be someone that came in from the past that pulls on their heartstrings. It's either that or you and your person don't want to admit that there's more to this relationship than there really is, but something has gone down. It could involve a Capricorn or a Pisces. And you or your person have to be really smart and you're going to have to overcome challenges. Just keep the Oracle cards in mind because a storm is definitely brewing and it's going to change everything. And at this time, you just need to focus on self-love, seeking only your approval, standing in your own authentic expression, and keeping in mind that this storm might represent an inner storm that you yourself are having. Your environment and what's inside of you are kind of the same right now, and you're being given a chance to reflect upon that. Hopefully you and your person will get a chance to talk about it. Yeah. All right, Virgo, that's your reading for the middle of the month. Interesting. It's always a little challenging when a lot of court cards come out, but I don't pick it up. I find that when there's a lot of court cards, usually the viewers, you guys all know who you are in this situation. These could all be other people around you. This might just be something that you have to watch this week, okay? Hopefully it resonates and hopefully it helps you. You can always book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally. I absolutely love reading for you guys. You're so grounded. You're the best. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Virgo. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.